period, end of story. It's been less than a year, hasn't it?
Just a year.
Just a year. That Rastelli made its debut.
With you.
On QVC.
That's right.
We got to go to the facility. I went, Sharon went, Wheels went, David was there as well. Blown away by the cleanliness, by the commitment to quality, like blown away by the experience, and guess what? Blown away by the food as well. The Rastelli steaks are back. Now, for steak lovers, let's just talk steak lovers. Because everybody goes, when you went to the 5-star restaurant, what'd you get? I got the filet. What'd you get? I got the filet. The steak lover, the steak connoisseur goes to the 5-star restaurant where Rastelli offers and serves great steaks. What does the steak connoisseur get, sir?
It is a black Angus, thick cut, large ribeye steak.
You get the ribeye. Come on.
You get the ribeye.
You live
you get
once.
The ribeye.
You're gonna do it. Get the ribeye. Yes. Highly recommended. Most flavor, extraordinary. And if you can put the two together, Rastelli and the black Angus ribeye, you get yourself a hit. They're here and they're back with free shipping and handling. They're here on Easy Pay for 4 easy payments. Sorry, but that goes away at the end of our President's Day. See you later, President's Day, and see you later, Easy Pay. Auto deliveries every 4 months for 1 full year. But I know earlier I said, well, 2,000 of these and 3,000 of these to go around. No, we have literally about 550 of these that we can send to you. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. They are Rastelli Black Angus. Now that I set this up, this is the CEO and the man. Tell us this story, would you please?
So Black Angus is really the preferred steak. It's the preferred steak because of the quality that you get in it. And what I really wanted to show you here is ribeye steak, sometimes called Delmonico steaks, comes from the rib roast. So as you can see, we've taken these steaks from the center cut of the rib roast.
The prime rib.
The prime rib, right?
John, my producer, did you know that?
So you can see.
No, I'm telling you, you got a prime rib, like a prime rib for Easter.
That's it.
Right? You get the prime rib and you make the prime rib, you slice it. If you slice it in thick cuts, you have ribeye steaks. That's what a ribeye is.
That's it.
Filled, guys, with flavor. Fantastic.
That's
Easter, fantastic for Father's Day as a great gift, because anniversaries, my parents in March 18th, my dad, God rest his soul. What do you get him? What do you get him?
It's a steak.
How about getting him 4 ribeye dinners for 2, right? Steak, high-end 5-star steakhouse. You're getting it right here. That then, and now that you're seeing this, what is that marbling and the Black Angus story?
That's really what you want to look at. As a trained butcher for 40 years, when people come into our butcher shop, we've got to give them something they're going to be happy with. So we look at the marbling inside of that steak. That marbling, and you can see inside of our shop, there's our aging rooms, and aging is so critical, but every single piece gets a Rastelli eye on it.
That's great.
Every single piece is hand trimmed,
that's great,
hand cut, and we make sure that every product that goes out, if we wouldn't give it to our mom, we're not going to give it to one of our guests.
You got the best butcher in town working for you right now, delivering to your door. There's the meat stop, and these guys offer steaks in not 5 but 7-star restaurants in places like Dubai. Yes. I think it's good enough for my house and my plate, right?
Yes, and you know, that's what they buy. They buy that ribeye steak. You know, I get asked the question all the time, 40 years as a butcher, Ray, what's your favorite steak? This is it. If you are a steak eater.
For you.
For me personally.
This is the steak man.
This is it. If you are a steak eater and you want to have the steakhouse experience at home, this is the steak that you'll do it with. If you happen to want to give this to Dad, send this for a Father's Day. Listen, you'll never go wrong. You'll never go wrong.
And that's it. Only 400 to go around. Easy Pay goes away at the end. And now that becomes this guy right here.
Yes.
Thick. Black Angus. What's the Black Angus story?
You know, the Black Angus is, again, it's the product that is just bred to be able to give you that beautiful color, that beautiful marbling inside there. And that's why the steakhouses use Black Angus. Also, we're aging this product, Rick. So remember, this isn't the kind of product you would get at a supermarket because they don't age product. 28 days worth of aging. So when you go to that steakhouse and you look at the menu and it says on there aged beef, that's why. Because
that's why.
28 days of aging gives you that nutty flavor.
Or when you go the other way. When you go the other way and it's not aged and you get it home and it's stringy and it's tough, it's like, this is something, they didn't give me the good one. They gave me the tough steak.
Yes.
Probably not Black Angus. Right? And probably not aged.
That's it.
So when you're getting the great ribeye, and you know why you want the ribeye? Here's 3 reasons. Flavor, and flavor. There's 3. It's more flavorful of steak. People love the filet. The filet's fantastic. But you know what? The ribeye, It's a real king.
It is. If you want that beef flavor, if you want the experience that you get at a steakhouse, this is the steak for that. You will do nothing but make your guests incredibly happy. There's a reason why the ribeye is best, because the marbling that's in it. And look how thick these are. One of these will easily serve 2 people.
Well, let's talk about that, because I want to get the overhead shot here. If you picked up the shrimp, get the ribeyes. If you get the ribeyes, get the shrimp. You'll love it. Egg Harbor and Rastelli. These are massive. These are not 4 ounce. These are 10-ounce ribeyes. These babies are big. There's only 150 remaining, and then they're going to be sold out. Cut that in half. No, they're individually packaged. If I may, or if
They
you,
are. Every
so take
piece.
this out.
Every
and for
piece.
you and your hubby tonight, undo one of them and have 2 5-ounce ribs. There's not a good side and a bad side here.
No.
Right? They're both fantastic.
And they're all soul center cut, so you're getting the best of the best in that prime rib.
So that means you're getting literally 16. How about that?
Yes.
You're getting 16 5-ounce
This
ribeyes.
is the largest steak we've ever brought to QVC. Nothing has been larger than this steak.
16 5-ounce ribeyes.
Yes,
That's killer.
exactly. It is.
And they're really, really good. Or, hey, big night that night for Dad. He wants a whole one. You've got it. But you don't have to have them all at once. Give us, in the last 30, with literally 100 remaining, give us some tips on grilling these. My wife and I got the grill out the other day. We're in Pennsylvania in February.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's been beautiful, the weather.
Right? Give us a grilling
So
tip.
here's the best way to take it. Take your steaks, take them out of the package, and put them in your refrigerator the night before, if possible. What I want you to do, though, is pull them out 30 minutes before you're going to cook them. Get it to room temperature. At that time, season it. We are giving you a seasoning package with our signature seasoning. You season that product while it is sitting there for 30 minutes.
Okay, overnight, fridge, 30 minutes, room temperature, season time.
Yes, because room temperature will give you an even cook. Whether you put it on the grill, put it in the broiler, put it in a fry pan, you're going to get a nice even cook when that is at room temperature. So one of the keys, and it happens in the restaurants all the time. The chefs are pulling that product out an hour or 2 before and getting it to room temperature.
How many times do you turn your steak over?
Just once.
Just once?
Just once. We're going to cook it. When you start to see some moisture on top, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to be there.
How about sister companies here, Rastelli and Egg Harbor, and they're both sold out. They're both gone. How about that? Here comes Sharon for the final item, and one of the nicest people is here, along with Sharon.
That's right. Wait a minute. I'm not one of the nicest people?
Here, let me take my shield and put it in my mouth.
I do agree that Mary is one of the nicest people. But